How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Lumary Permanent Outdoor Eaves lights. You're supposed to put it on a house like this, but I chose to put it on my shelf. And an interesting effect that I did not realize I was gonna get is this Tetris looking like shelf. This is actually really cool. Let me show you what's in the box and the installation process. 39 lights, 65 foot long. Power supply, remote, and some cable attachment anchors. You have these cable clips with a sticky side on the bottom. They are 3M PE foam, so very sticky stuff, and some attachment points you can nail to wood. And finally, a manual, nothing else in the box. If you put one before and after each light, you're gonna need 40 of these attachment points. So you either use the sticky ones or the nailed mounting ones. Here's a remote, batteries not included. The power supply looks pretty water resistant. You have these connectors that are sealed with a little grommet here. Given that this is a 60-watt power adapter, each of these 39 lights is going to be around 1.5 watt each. The power adapter will lead to the control box and some more cabling before you hit the actual lights. This looks pretty crazy. So many lights here. Each group is actually 13 lights, and you can actually disconnect them. You can potentially reduce it to only 26 lights or even just 13 lights. At the other end, there's a termination here. And usually these things have power, ground, and a communication line. The communication lines address each of the lights and tell it what color to output. When you put it back, there's a notch right here. Align that to push it back in. Twist it to weather seal it. Let me plug this in. And it turns on by itself. It does different modes as you press this button. Let me turn down the lights so we can see it a little bit better. You are supposed to use this at night. Let's get this installed and see what it looks like. I installed them upside down so it's easier to do. Every one of those lights has a little foam piece. You have to peel the backing off of every single one of them and find the proper place to put them. I've managed to not use some of those sticky posts for the wires just by making it very taut around these areas. I pulled 2 lights all the way in, and so see, it doesn't move too much, but the wire in the back here, it's gonna flop around, so I have to put the anchor there. Each of those wire ties has a little sticky backing, and you gotta peel each one off. So if you use all of the sticky backings, it's 80 of them, which is quite a bit. I'm just gonna flip the bookcase over and then we'll have it right side up. Let me turn off the lights. Ooh, yeah, it looks really good. Looks almost like Tetris blocks. I actually have 2 extra lights over here. The wire in between the lights wasn't long enough to go from this light to this light. So I actually have to put 1 light over here, 1 light over here. There's an extra light over here. Let me change it to very white or yellowish white. It looks kind of purple here, but in real life it isn't. My camera settings makes it look slightly purple. There's 10 levels of dimming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the different modes here. Even though I have the lights on the outside, it looks really neat. I totally didn't expect it to look like this. It's kind of like a pulsing light. I almost want to see every single one of them. It kind of steps through different colors here. Next one, it stays the same color. It gradually turns on all of them. This one, it turns off and then turns on a different color. I think what they can do to make it a little bit better is to make the last cable on each of these 13 light sets a little bit longer, maybe like 3 to 6 foot longer. So you can have one group of 13 jump to another eaves in the house, or for me, jump to the next row. Then you can kind of space out the lights however you want. Let's check out the Lumary app. I have several of their products installed already. Let's add another one. Add device. You want to get it in pairing mode. Long press for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now it's in pairing mode. It has discovered this device. Let's add it. Okay, it's added, and the light stays on solid. We have 13 points because each light is 3 points. Confirm. You can do all the same things you can do on the remote here. You can turn it on and off. Go into it. Let's make it a white or a very bluish white. Different color schemes here. This is flow, rainbow, chase. Same stuff as in the remote. Gradient, jump, breathing, blink. And then you can even sync it to music. Okay, that's kind of neat. You can actually have the whole house do this. So game mode actually goes with the audio from the mic. If I stop talking, it stops moving. Hello! Ooh. Ha ha ha, la 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 la. Romantic mode. So it's like a different shade of red with every sound. And lastly, you can have a countdown timer. Turn it on for only 1 minute and then it'll turn off after 1 minute. We can also paint the colors. So let's say I want this one red. It's kind of upside down. The third one red. Unfortunately, you can't select them individually by each light. Each one of these is in groups of 3. So you can delete them too. So turn them off is deleting them. Let's see what happens if I choose 39 of them. If you do 39, it actually won't work. So you can't really fudge it and add 39 of them and think that it'll control each light. They'll always control them in groups of 3. Change them back to the color scheme. Turn it off. This shelf is actually a very, very standard IKEA shelf and it comes in various sizes. If you guys are interested in this product, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.